Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, the 26th of January, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And do keep in mind this is a general daily read for all 12 signs for the collective. So just take what resonates and definitely don't stress over what doesn't, as I feel the need to fix my collar. Truly bothersome. Anyways, so what was I going to say? The overall message for this upcoming Wednesday is explain this to me, dot, dot, dot. Explain this to me. And I do want to apologize for not getting a reading out for Tuesday. Just didn't happen, and I felt the need to skip that specific day for whatever reason. But explain this to me. Let's aim on down and pull some cards, as I feel very puzzled. Alrighty, we're going to begin by pulling a Find Your Happy card for each quarter of the day. We'll further clarify with the small everyday tarot that I haven't used in a while, so it has a little bit of dust on it. And then we will wipe that away and pull more cards, a layered spread, if you will, to speak upon the day. Let's see here. I'm going to pull the second half of the day from the middle. Okay, the universe has a greater plan than mine for the beginning. You're also going to feel this underlining focus throughout this Wednesday that we're all connected by our thoughts, that we're all sort of at times stressing over the same things or just feeling the same level of confusion for one reason or another. Different kinds, but anyways, it's going to be a little bit of a confusing Wednesday. To clarify, the universe has a greater plan than mine for the first quarter. We have the Queen of Cups, all right? You're going to wake up to begin this Wednesday feeling a bit emotional, feeling as if there's a lot that's confusing you once again, feeling a bit perplexed as to where to move when it comes to your career. Could have more to do with the move of residence, or could have more to do with a specific somebody, that you're connecting to or want to. It could have to do with more than one thing, but you're being reminded in the first quarter at the very least. The universe has a plan greater than yours, and mine, I'm being told, and to just simply learn something from your emotions as you're pushed to get in touch with your feminine side for a lot of different reasons. But you make your way to wrap up the first half of the day, and we have the only approval I need is my own. Let's see what we have for this. The Empress, all right? And so what you want to give birth to, you're being reminded that you only need your own frickin' approval, all right? Whether this is a move of residence, whether this is a new job, a business you want to get off the ground or begin, whether this is somebody you want to date and you're not sure if people would approve, screw it. It's the second quarter of the day where you're pushed to remember by spirit that what you want to give birth to, uh, even if it's more than one situation, you don't need anybody else's approval but your own. People either get on board or just have to wait till you succeed at that. All right, I think a lot of people will see that step by step you're going to make your way towards a level of security, abundance, and just a level of happiness that means more than their approval at the end of the day. Correct? Correct. And I'm seeing 5, 6 here, and that was part of what got me to that message of step by step, day by day, I'll get to the beginning of what I want to give birth to. And the number 55 coming out here, right? Speaking on change, what needs to be put to rest eventually for your dreams to become reality? Because we have my dreams are the signature to my potential. Your potential becomes a true focus, as I just saw the strength card, as you make your way to wrap up the first half of the day and begin the second half. All right. With the Two of Wands, what do you long for? What do you desire? All right. You're going to be pushed to think about that, or it will be very hard not to. And it will be very much tied to the universe's plan in one way, shape, or form. But you're going to feel a level of sort of uneasiness in the air at this point in the day, throughout the whole day potentially. But it's like people just need to relax, or you just feel very uneasy about the future of a situation or just your life in general. But you'll be reminded to just breathe and just cleanse your energy if need be. All right? I'm going to pull one more for this one. The Six of Cups, that might have to do with why you're feeling a bit uneasy, what you're being pushed to remember. You may also be pushed to remember a dream that you once sort of discarded or decided it's not doable. And you're going to be pushed to in the near future, for some of you a little bit further out, to dust off that frickin' dream and remember it's possible. It's this part of the day that reminds you of what you're made of, okay? I don't overthink my current situation, as the end of the day is a little bit sort of restricting or annoying in a lot of ways. It's something you want to walk away from. One specific situation, it feels like, or somebody. With the Queen of Pentacles, feeling a little bit somber about your finances, about what you want to move towards, or just where you're at this point, thinking you are sort of alone in the process of moving towards something bigger and better. But I feel like that's not truly the case. At least not in the future, that won't be. With Temperance, being pushed to have patience in that situation, not to overthink it, and develop a little bit of balance within oneself as you just make the best until the best. Okay? Let's pull the main part of the reading. We're going to use the Light Seers deck for this. Let's do some shuffling. Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, longing for more as you just put in a necessary amount of effort throughout this Wednesday. Watering a business, a project, a hobby, or just your job, all right? Feels very career-oriented, but just longing for more success, or just as you're putting in that necessary effort, excuse me as I struggle to speak, you can't help but think about a new situation you desire in one way, shape, or form. For some, it's a new job or something of the sort, but it could be, again, a move of residence, or it could be a specific relationship. It could be you feeling like there's just a lot of situations that have yet to come to be that you know should. You only need your own approval, all right? It feels like there is somebody in your midst who's like, well, then explain this to me if this is going to work, or you would expect them to. With the Six of Wands here for the beginning, it feels like a Wednesday where you're the center of it all, right? The center of all the attention, feeling very much in the spotlight when it comes to different people, different energies. It could be on an online platform, or it could find that people just sort of want to know what your next step is, want to stress about your situation more than you do, okay? With the Knight of Wands, being pushed to stay passionate, to remember that marching to the beat of your own drum is going to be your best bet, all right? At times, people wanting to have you explain how you're meant to utilize your passions, other people seeing you in the spotlight, doing things in your own way, being successful, predicting things for some of you, and others being like, can you explain how you came about that? Or just feeling very puzzled in how you accomplish what you accomplish, all right? Or feeling like there's just this mysterious way about you, but being pushed to just roll with it, all right? With the Page of Wands, it's a day where you feel a little bit anxious, a little bit on edge, all right? The attention's going to make you feel a bit stressed to a certain extent, even if you don't expect it to. You're going to find that for a lot of you, it has more to do with the energy in the air, all right? Somebody in your midst is very stressed. Even if you're energetically tied to somebody, it feels non-romantic, their energy is also very stressed at this point in the day, or at certain points, and you're picking up on that, okay? With the Four of Swords, you're going to find that you want to rest at certain points. You feel very depleted from the attention you're given, even though it is quite satisfying in a lot of ways. But it's a day where you're pushed to understand something a little bit better through your dreams, even if that's when you first wake up, or in the middle of the day when you take a nap, or when you get ready to head to bed at the end of your day. However it works, you're also pushed to just simply relax a little bit throughout this Wednesday. You don't need to feel the inclination to go, go, go 24/7 just because you want financial security, or because other people feel the need to make you feel like like it's a never stopping kind of situation. Horrible wording, but you get the point. With the Strength card, you're reminded that you have more strength than is apparent to you at times, all right? But it feels like other people see it. You're reminded that the possibilities are endless throughout this day as you get ready for a new financial fresh start, even if it's one that isn't going to stick with you forever. It'll be part of an important part of your journey, your path. a lot of you are thinking about investing in something new financially throughout the day, and that's part of what you want to give birth to. And you're reminded that this is going to be a gift from the universe down the line. Somebody may even want to assist you with that, to help you get to it. It may even benefit them as well. But all the meanwhile, you're not going to need other people's approval to make this happen. You're just going to make it happen, and then the support will flow in as it's meant to, from who it's meant to. And other people can be envious, jealous, or just a bit judgmental, but it is what it is. You don't need to feel the need to explain yourself down the line. You just need to be happy and successful. With the Eight of Cups, a push to naturally walk towards your happiness. All right? It's a day where you're reminded once again that that is key, that's most important, and to walk away, especially at the end of the day, from a situation that is quite feisty or just noisy or unsettling in a lot of ways. It feels like, especially energetically. I just heard walk towards the sun. With the Page of Pentacles, definitely thinking at the top of your mind is this investment or this new fresh start when it comes to your career. With the King of Pentacles, being pushed to sit back in your throne and manifest all you desire, the success of what you're about to move towards, even if it's a year or 2 years down the line. With the Ace of Swords, definitely a day of overthinking, to say the least. Some of you wondering if there's a perfect equation to get to the success you desire for this situation. And Spirit's going to remind you it's not the case, all right? To remember that the universe has a greater plan than yours once again, and things will just fall into place as they're meant to. Doesn't mean don't be strategic and plan for what you desire. You know, it's part of the manifestation process. But don't overthink it to the point where you manifest in the wrong direction, or you overcomplicate things and feel more stressed than you need to. And all the meanwhile, with the King of Swords, being pushed to remember that you have all of the knowledge, wisdom, and experience within you to move towards this situation in a successful manner. You're one wise owl, and it's a Wednesday that reminds you of just that. As once again, you're reminded you do not need to explain yourself, as people will, moving forward and throughout this Wednesday to an extent, make you feel like you kind of do. All right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing Wednesday, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye.